What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. It's Sunday Night Football. The Cleveland Browns are in town. We are 5-0 on the season. These Browns are only 2-3. But this game has the feel of something bigger. These guys punched us in the face pretty good the first time we played. We gave up 35 points to them. So we've got something to prove tonight. While you're thinking about it, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these Steelers games. And we are underway. And we're going to see Taylor Haynes, a rookie Browns quarterback. He's a good one. Going to be a problem for us for years to come, twice a season. But we've got our own rookie quarterback, so we'll be okay. And one of the things I felt like I did not do well last time, in retrospect, getting a chance to look at the video and everything, I don't think I was aggressive enough. I feel like I was not calling play. In my play calling and execution, I don't think I was aggressive enough. So we're going to unleash the dogs a little bit tonight. We're going to be coming at this rookie. Give him a proper welcome to the AFC North. We were maybe a little too nice to him last time. And there's big David Wiggins taking him down. I got to get Lindsey out of there in the nickel. I got to remember that. And there we go. Who was that? Devin Bush. Get Lindsey out and Highsmith in. And we will go to a cover 3 for third and long here. Keeps them in front of us. Hopefully get them off the field. And Hooper ducks out of bounds inexplicably. And that brings up a 4th and 19. And we've got some interesting things going on offensively here today. Chase Claypool needs 4 touchdown catches or 200 yards receiving, presumably to bump up to Superstar X Factor. But we've got a breakout scenario for this guy too. Our rookie quarterback, Dakota Cavanaugh, having a great season. He needs to throw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and we need to win the game. And I don't know what he gets for that. I guess just a star? That seems like a lot to ask just to get up to star level, but that's what's in front of us here. So we're going to be throwing the ball a lot. We're going to be trying to get him that upgrade. I mean, I'm a little more concerned about him than I am Claypool. Did just re-sign Chase Claypool to a long-term deal. Chase Claypool and Devin Bush. Lock them both up. Chase Claypool again. 2nd and 3. We'll try to pick this up with James Conner.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short.
Let's go, Connor. I mean, that's a nice run, but like, we need these to be we need these to be passing yards. That's kind of the thing when you've got these breakout scenarios. Like you're not thinking right. Like you're trying to. Your goals are not to win the game. Your goals are to get these guys upgraded. Peterson brushes off a big hit. We give the ball to Connor once more.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some.
All right, so we're on the 8. We're going to run flood drive, and we're running this towards well, maybe we're not. I think we're okay. Hold on. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're going to throw this underneath to Johnson. To the 5. We're going to bash forward with Connor once more. Trying to get this ball inside the 5. Again, thinking in terms of throwing touchdown passes to Chase Claypool, not in terms of winning football games. And that's just dumb. But that's how it kind of goes, I guess. Let's go, Claypool. All right, so there's Claypool's first touchdown reception. Kavanaugh's first touchdown pass.
Chase Claypool, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Steelers have taken a...
My goal is to get through a game without missing an extra point.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down...
It's become ridiculous at this point. The way I'm missing these. At least once a game, I'm missing an extra point. All right, let's go. Let's get these guys off the field again.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Stay aggressive. Oh boy, Browns are falling over each other.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Oh boy.
To the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
Cooper for a short gain.
You win first down. You win second down.
What is going on? Guys are just flopping all over the place.
And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
Well, there's Chubb. Fitzpatrick comes up. I think he probably picked up the first.
4 yards the pickup, first down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
We don't want Chubb to beat us either. Oh boy, that's not helpful. Missing tackles like that isn't helpful.
Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I've got to cover a tight end. I hate covering tight ends. And there's TJ Watt. Strips him. Oh boy, and I missed the tackle. Everybody's just swarming. I got a little too excited there. I didn't know where I was going. It doesn't matter. TJ Watt forces the fumble. We get him in the backfield. It's 3rd and 9. Welcome to Pittsburgh.
To throw on 3rd down. Haynes.
He's running. Not enough. Look at Hayes talking some smack there. Rookie to rookie.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jamie Gillendown as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
All right, let's go, McKinney.
Gets around him.
All right, so we got a long field here.
Yards officially, and that will come the offense as they take over.
And we're going to be looking for deep shots, but, you know, I kind of don't... Like, the one thing about this this challenge is you can't throw interceptions. So throwing an interception, you're out. Like, you can get the 3 touchdowns, you can get the 300 yards. One interception and you fail. I mean, Kavanaugh's going to end up a superstar X-Factor eventually. Whether he gets this upgrade, whether it takes him a year or 2, or a season or 2. There's Smith-Schuster, maybe a touchdown. Nope. Caught from behind.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass.
Let's go.
Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a man
Johnson underneath. Go back to this empty tray stack again.
Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Yeah, it's tough because Kavanaugh is still sort of in that category where I feel like he's mistake prone. But also, you know, I want him to get this. He's going to have to take a little bit of risk taking to get him to get this this upgrade. Let's go back to our.
This one good for 11, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Then again, last time we played these guys, he threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. So I don't know. I think we're going to go underneath here. I probably could have gone to Claypool maybe. He's 10 for 10, 101 yards and a touchdown so far. We're going to get the ball into the hands of James Conner here a little bit.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them pull.
James Conner's only a couple of yards gain there. 3rd and 2. We'll give it back to him.
Strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
They'll try and run for it with
There he goes.
and stopped a few yards.
And you know what's going to happen now.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Back to throw.
There's.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down.
He's not in?
To the goal line at
How was he not in?
that catch good for only a couple.
All right, we'll do it again.
Goal from the one.
That's crazy.
People ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tight.
Oh, man.
Condensed, it has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
Like, I'm going to run it again.
Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Got his man.
There, he's in that time.
Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Oh, okay there. I thought that was the miss. I thought that was the miss. That wasn't it. Myles Garrett is injured.
Both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
I would hate to see a guy get injured in real life. Even a player as contentious and as big a rival to the Steelers as Myles Garrett. Don't want to see it in real life, but I admit I don't mind seeing it in this game. Although also a part of me kind of says, you know, I want to face all these teams when they're at full strength.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about
David Wiggins on the tackle.
that is. In this situation, they've had
5-yard gain for Chubb.
They're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run.
And there's Chris Hayes making the tackle in the backfield.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 7.
We're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that officially a loss of 1?
I think we're going to be aggressive.
Right there, how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating.
And I see a couple of mismatches already here.
Get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the ground, it's Chubb. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 4.
Let's see if we can shut these guys down. I'd really like to get a another scoring drive before the half.
14-0.
I think we're going to go nickel.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, Haynes.
Oh, almost intercepted.
It's incomplete.
That Mike Hilton out there.
That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hit as he throws. Yeah, sorry I'm quiet while we're doing the audibles there. I'm trying to concentrate what I'm doing and paying attention to what they're doing. All right, and this is going to force a field goal. We are going to take a timeout. I think they're going to kick a field goal. Let's see. Yep.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And the 10-year vet knocks it through.
All right, so they got 3 on the board. We're going to try to get our 2-score swing here.
And that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're
Score before the end of the half, and then we get the ball coming out of halftime.
the key to these defenses and put some good points on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. James Conner and the Steelers
Take a little look deep.
Next drive going. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective too.
The leverage game has been
All
in
right.
their favor.
Get out of bounds, McFarland.
Been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football.
All right, let's work our cross wheels play.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy
Work the sideline. We've got a little time here. We've got 3
So that
timeouts.
sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the
There's
gun.
Claypool.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Keep working it.
First half already has
Be
the 2
smart.
touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with
Claypool
his
again.
explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Yes, we're looking to Claypool.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back.
Like, these receptions don't really matter. It's the yardage for Kavanaugh. But, you know, Claypool,
From the gun.
Claypool, if he hits 200 yards,
Throw here, that's complete.
that fulfills his
But not before he
scenario as well.
12 more yards there and another first down. Operating from the gun. Kavanaugh. Oh, there's that man again. It's
There's that man again.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down.
All right, how's he doing? Is he getting tired?
They'll contain
He
him
is
just
tired. We've
before
got
second down.
Smith-Schuster in there now. And we've got McKinney making a rare appearance at wide receiver. And McKinney's going to catch a pass.
Kavanaugh, throw left side complete. That's McKinney. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun. Kavanaugh.
Oh, Smith-Schuster's
Completes it to Smith-Schuster.
hit immediately. We'll take a timeout. Get everything back.
Timeouts. As the clock is
We're on the 9.
5 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
I'm tempted to run the ball here. Let's run the ball.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Try to get inside the 5 here.
This is Conner.
Oh, nope.
At the line of scrimmage.
And we're going to have to use it. Oh, no. All right.
Officially no gain on the
Ah.
play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
All right. Run it once more. We've got a timeout. I don't know.
On 3rd down, it's Conner.
Yeah, this was all bad.
Driven back
This was all bad. We're going to kick a field goal. I don't want to do anything dumb here. We are on the... Yeah, I don't know. We're going to kick a field goal.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
I don't want to be forcing anything.
And Boswell's kick is good.
We're getting the ball coming out of halftime.
So a capper there with a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on.
Make them run this back. That'll kill the clock. We're going into halftime.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
All right. Let's see what we've done here as we jog past the big floating scoreboard.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you.
All right, 170 yards.
But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
We now proceed to the start.
I think he has 2 touchdown passes, right? Both of our touchdowns were... I don't remember.
The Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving...
Stay there, McFarland.
The third quarter. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin.
We'll take a little deep look at a deep shot.
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
staff
spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Let's go, Claypool.
For some change-ups.
Can't hang on to it. Oh.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And that one falls.
He was open.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold.
He did have position. He was open. Could not hang on to the ball. So frustrating. There he is. Catch that one, please.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before.
So Kavanaugh needs 120 yards.
Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3. On 1st and 10, Kavanaugh over the middle. That's caught by Claypool.
All right.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And
Second and inches.
Just about a few inches here.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call.
Pick this up with Connor if we can.
It's a pass for about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, it's Connor.
There we go.
And he'll get it down to the 47.
Connor's having a decent game despite being somewhat of an afterthought here.
Inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
Short completion. All right, so we need 99 yards and a touchdown.
Second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
So here's the question. Well, actually, let me ask the question after this play.
You're running away from someone and you're not running into a defender in another zone.
Flush to his right.
There's Claypool. So the question is, if Kavanaugh gets this, the yards and the touchdowns, do I pull him? I mean, it's getting to be that time of game where we're going to be shutting it down anyway, running the ball.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6.
All right, let's go.
It'll be 2nd and goal coming up. To throw on 2nd down.
All right, he's got 3 touchdowns.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Claypool needs 1 more touchdown.
His 3rd touchdown.
But Kavanaugh doesn't need to throw that to him. Anybody can.
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That drive, they really increased their
And I don't know how many yards he needs. We got 66 yards on that. He must need about 40 yards, I would think.
And slowly surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really
All right, defense, let's go.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
Switching to cover 3.
bigger, but no time for discouragement.
They switch out of it. We switch again.
Put your shoulder against the
Cat and mouse game.
and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they're able to get this one across.
4 wide.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, Hayes.
There we go. Devin Bush takes him down. Hayes was in there.
Able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's
Trying to run it with Chubb on 2nd and 18.
upright and clean in the
And we are going to go to a cover 3.
Okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Not enough. Let's see what they do.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one.
4th and 2.
A yard or so
And they are punting.
For example, what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And this will be out of bounds.
So let's see. We're going to have one more drive for
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
For Dakota Cavanaugh.
Looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
I don't know how many. I guess we'll see how many yards he needs.
Accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make?
So he needs 55 yards.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe
Which if we
guys, but you've got to disrupt the
get the ball downfield, mostly passing here, he will easily get it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the
There's
gun,
Peterson.
Cavanaugh. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
41 yards.
Past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And while we may
But
be
we
looking
cannot
at
throw an
this,
interception.
it certainly is not, because
Which
there's
I wish I
no
just didn't
signs of
say.
backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
And there's Johnson.
Victim to it themselves.
38 yards.
Gain there, 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man
And we'll
coverage,
stick with
Brandon,
this. We'll go
drag route's a pretty good one to run
fade
against
out.
because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. From the gun,
Oh man,
Cavanaugh eluding the pressure right.
we're getting rid of it.
And he's just going to get rid
We
of
are
this.
getting rid of that one.
But here he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just
Didn't want to try to force something there. We'll just get rid of it.
They head to the line.
Live to
facing a
fight another day.
7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Cavanaugh.
And Peterson picks up the first down.
Tight end.
29 yards we need.
And the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's
Cavanaugh's getting a little tired.
It'll keep the drive moving.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's able to take it across midfield.
21 yards.
Bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
And we're
These
calling
positions
safe
continue
plays
to
here.
evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cavanaugh
There's Claypool. This is it. And this might be his. Nope.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play.
That gets Kavanaugh what he needs.
47 yards.
And we're going to have him throw Claypool his upgrade. What happened? Oh, end of the quarter.
Quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll stick with the passing game.
There we go. Everybody's happy.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool.
And guess what we're doing? We're getting Dakota Kavanaugh out of the game.
There to make the grab.
He done.
And the Steelers find a
He done
way
for the
to
day.
their lead.
We got a good lead. Our defense made its point against these guys.
Lead to 28.
The rest of the game belongs to James Conner and
Pittsburgh touchdown.
our backup quarterback.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew.
All right, let's go, D. We're not done yet. We got one guy who needs to step up today, who we've not heard from yet, who has been having a heck of a season. And you know, if he doesn't get an interception today, that's fine. But he's had one in every game so far this season.
But it's going to be second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air on second down. Haynes looking for.
And there's Hilton with an interception.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Mike Hilton, I was thinking about sitting him for this game.
Just good defense.
It was a combo play.
I was thinking about sitting him, getting some more speed into our secondary, but
It's evident.
you know, honestly, he's my best corner. He only has 89 speed, but other than that,
Doesn't want to show that.
you know, it's kind of hard to justify putting him on the bench.
It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make
We'll get
it
Juan
second.
Cobb in here a little bit. Our backup halfback.
Again, it's Connor.
Ooh,
Not much running room. Down
Connor with a
32.
tough run there.
That's half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
So we made our statement against Cleveland today.
Extra defenders in the box coming after them,
You know,
trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want
I mean, we won that other game, but gosh, 35 points we gave up. I kind of joked that our defense was on vacation.
Third down, and that sets up a first and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for.
Not today.
The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when
And I do think me being more aggressive made a big difference.
easier on the
I
side.
think backing off last time,
that they can take the air.
that's not our game. That's not how we play.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners,
So,
taking care of the football.
getting back to our sort of identity as a team, defensively,
Just eat up the clock. And if you have the
probably the
ball,
difference.
they can't score.
They keep it on the ground.
And Cobb doesn't get anywhere.
About a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness.
And,
Think about running the ball here, not even a
what do we want to
thought.
do? Let's get James Conner back in there.
Spot.
And I think the defensive
We'll run it
backs
once more,
want
kick a
to
field goal if need
themselves
be.
to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll try to surge ahead with
There's James Conner.
take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year.
He's like, all this passing talk, all this talk of touchdown catches. Don't forget James Conner. And there's my mixed extra point. There it is.
It's good for the offense. You got to feel for that defense.
Coach, why are you even surprised at this point?
Because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
So maybe we'll go back and sit in a little zone here.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he has not really been able to have a lot.
We'll still have a pretty good pass rush with
to get started. And following the interception,
Hayward and Wiggins and TJ Watt. And that guy, Alex Highsmith, who once again is telling me, you want to re-sign me, don't you? I don't want to re-sign him, but he just keeps making plays. I might have to. I may have no choice. Big hit on Chubb.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Whoa.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Halfback or wide receiver, I guess he is, not looking. They're kicking it out of there. We're going to go chew clock once we get this possession. We'll be running with James Conner, Juan Cobb.
Taken from just outside the 30. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter in that current 5-game.
Trying to listen to something weird going on outside or not. Sometimes I don't hear things that get picked up in the recording.
Come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
But I do have my dog sitting here with me who is kind of like the weird thing alarm. Oh, there goes Connor. Good Lord. He's in the zone. 122 yards. Yeah, any weird thing that goes on, my dog's going to react to it. Even some things he doesn't need to react to. Cross Patch Jr. is on the alert.
On first down,
There's Juan Cobb.
and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They stay on the ground with
And bowling his way forward.
the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on
3rd and 1.
team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the Steelers
See if Cobb can pick this up.
They've been excellent, 6 for 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd
There he is.
and he's going to have a first down here as he gets this.
Coming down to the 2-minute warning.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
All right, Cobb.
A one-sided affair.
Give you a few more carries. Get out of this game.
So the Steelers,
So I hope you enjoyed this. A little bit of drama. Whether or not we could withstand the Cleveland Browns offense. And it looks like we did. Held them to 3 points. And a little bit drama as far as whether or not we'd get our upgrades, and it looks like we did. I hope we did. I hope I didn't misunderstand something. I think we got them.
on 2nd down, it's Cobb.
Oh,
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They know that old expression.
let's let
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
Brad Core throw a pass here. We got to spend some time developing Brad Core. He's going to be our backup,
And now the first throw for the
at least for a little while.
able to hit his target
Well, he completed the pass. That'll be the end of the game. We're not going to kick a field goal. 37-3. We made our statement today. We're going to have some upgrades, and all is well in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Maybe we will kick this on the last play of the game. Why not? We've got to wait for the clock to run out anyway. That's it. You want to hang out, look at some stats, we're going to go over those. Big day for our offense, big day for our defense. Asserting our dominance over the Cleveland Browns. But I think this rookie quarterback's going to be a good one. This Taylor Haynes. And going to have some good duels between him and Dakota Cavanaugh, I think, in the coming seasons.
So for Pittsburgh, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
We're 6-0. So let's take a look at some stats here.
Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4.
Dakota Cavanaugh, 31 of 34, 328 yards and 4 touchdowns. Big difference between this game and last game. Haynes had over 300 yards passing in that game. 3 or 4 touchdowns, I think. And Dakota Cavanaugh in that game had 5 touchdown passes and over 400 yards. So he's thrown for over 700 yards and 9 touchdowns in 2 games against the Browns this season. James Conner, not to be forgotten today. Pretty darn good game. Chase Claypool with his 4 touchdown receptions. Didn't get the 200 yards. I don't think that matters. Everybody else kind of played a supporting role. Defensively, 2 sacks for Bush, 1 for Highsmith, 1 for Watt, 1 for Wiggins, 1 interception by Mike Hilton. Rookie Chris Hayes led the team in tackles. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.